So, I happened to log on to Twitter, X, and saw a post from John Carpenter giving a brief eulogy of B-movie filmmaker and the king of cult films, Roger Corman, who had been one of the few influential figures who have pushed beyond boundaries and left an indelible mark on the industry. The visionary director, producer, and prolific filmmaker whose impact on cinema cannot be overstated. Corman established himself with very low-budgeted productions for Machine Gun Kelly, House of Usher, The Pit and the Pendulum, X, The Man with the X-Ray Eyes, and plenty of other films inspired by Edgar Allan Poe. In the 1950s and 60s, he directed and produced a series of genre-defying films that defied traditional conventions, from sci-fi and horror to exploitation and rebellion. It was Roger Corman's films that challenged societal norms when making bold statements about taboo topics and politics. Some of his most notable productions include Little Shop of Horrors, The Mask of the Red Death, and The Wild Angels. By discovering and nurturing young talents, Francis Ford Coppola, Martin Scorsese, and James Cameron, yes, that James Cameron, Corman's impact went far beyond his own productions. It was Corman who popularized the outlaw biker genre, beginning with The Wild Angels. However, it was The Born Losers, featuring a then unknown Tom Laughlin, who starred as the vigilante anti-hero Billy Jack, which spawned sequels from The Losers. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't recall watching most of his directed nor produced films save for Fantastic Four, Suburbia, Rock and Roll High School, Born Losers, or the embarrassing Escape from New York ripoff that was New Crime City. However, Roger Corman was a pioneer when it came to modern cinema, who was one of the very first to have this do-it-yourself approach to filmmaking. That I am more than appreciative of his past contributions. So, say what you will about Corman, but without him, there wouldn't be up-and-coming or iconic directors such as Joe Dante, Jonathan Demme, James Cameron, nor John Carpenter, just to name a few, and those were just the J's. Roger Corman's work helped to maintain American International Pictures' momentum, which the company would crank out blaxploitation films. He served as a major influence to various independent production studios, be it Avco Embassy, Canon Pictures, or New Line Cinema. Also, had it not been for his company New World, there would have not been the Hellraiser series, or especially Marvel when they were purchased by the studio during the late 80s. Corman's contributions are cemented in popular culture, where his B-movie filmography inspired the seminal favorite punk band, The Misfits, who loosely based their songs from science fiction horror B-movies such as Brain Eaters, which the filmmaker helped to codify. Thank you, Mr. Corman, and Godspeed.